literally in the middle of saying the news to you guys, and all of a sudden it cut off where I left off. But as everyone's coming back from that weird glitch that just happened, we're gonna continue what we're doing. So again, if anybody's new, welcome. And if you're a returning guest who's been on here, welcome back. And also be aware I've got mods who come on here, so if we're gonna have to put up with somebody in here, they'll be here in front of me. Not having to have me be the one deal with everybody. But anyway, okay, here we go. Hey there, how you doing? It's been a minute. Sorry, I had to reset the live because I was in the middle of saying an update, and all of a sudden it just automatically kicked me off. So we're having to redo it as if, Raymond, welcome back. Raymond, I don't know what happened. I was in the middle of saying the announcement to everybody, and all of a sudden I don't know what it did. Like it glitched or something in the middle of it. But like I was saying before that happened, 2-Bit Boy, welcome back. Though, let me just kind of re-say some of it again. So, I'm gonna restart over because that's just what we're gonna do at this point. Pretend that's all there. So, for those of you, since we've got a couple of you guys in here, so next month next month though, from November 22nd through the 29th, we will get to have AJ back out next month. And so like I said, I am so excited because he'll get to come back out next month and hang out with me after like 2 months, which I am so excited, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And so, and so kind of around yesterday, my parents and I were discussing kind of an idea, and in my head, I brought up maybe anywhere, like somewhere like in the 22nd through that next week would be, and my thought would be good because he would have a little bit longer to be with me, and it doesn't feel too short, And so, luckily, his aunt was good with it, so it's confirmed that November 22nd all the way through the 29th is when he'll get to be out here next. So, y'all get to stay tuned of when basically though, like I said, I'm very excited, and that's kind of the update I was gonna tell you guys, because a lot of you will wonder how he's doing off the bat. And so but anyway, if anyone's new here, welcome again. Also feel free to like and subscribe. I see one of us has already done that, so thank you so much. And like I said, it was crazy. I was in the middle of saying what I just told you guys, and all of a sudden it cut for a weird reason. So that's why so that way y'all can only hear it on me, because but anyway, who's answering it? But to answer that question, I'm reading it from the bottom. Oh my gosh, yes, they're so good. There's a lot of good kinds out there, I'll tell you guys that, for terms. But yeah, I am so excited for next month. It's gonna be wild, like it always is. So yeah, so y'all will definitely be staying tuned for some of next month, because I will, of course, try to do a stream when he's here so that way y'all can see him and just kind of do what we would do. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But y'all, to me what's crazy though is I can't believe that at this point now that next week is the last week of the month. How the heck? Like, that's crazy. Like, I don't know how the heck we're, like, next week's last week of the month. Plus, it's also Halloween week, too. So, I'm very excited because I will be getting to go to my church for all that on the day of. So, I cannot wait. So, oh, that's cool. But yeah. Anyway. But I'm good though overall. Thanks for offering. But yeah. Let me hang on. Hey, I just gotta do something real quick, so give me just a moment. Sorry, I was just trimming a couple of things on here that was wanting to be crazy with me. So, anyway, hang on. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, I am so excited to see him next month though, y'all. It's gonna be crazy. And so, but like I said though, update with him though, overall, he's been doing really well. Yeah, Raymond, I did see that question in the previous lab before I had to reset it. And I will tell you, it's pretty good. Like, so far it's felt really good. It's definitely, of course, your usual, just normal learning stuff, that you're supposed to know. So that way, if you were in that situation, then you know how to handle it. And also, you know, it's also just feeling it too. Like, you're slowly beginning to feel it. But you're starting to slowly actually still have, like you're still going to be able to have that, like, fun side of you still when you're 20. But, you know, it's felt great, though. Overall, though. Yeah, it was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But y'all, my boyfriend will be officially 20 next June. Pretty crazy. So he'll match up with me next year. Yeah. Pretty wild. But even I couldn't believe the day. Like, I couldn't even believe I was 20 this month. Like I still couldn't. Like, it just felt so unreal. Like, you know. Yep. A big shout out to him because he is amazing. And literally, first of all, he picked the right person off the bat. Because the dang fact that me and him were friends in high school. And then I never suspected we would end up dating 2 years after, which was our senior year of high school before I transferred schools. Sorry, I was putting my phone on my charger. But yeah, it was crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But he's just been amazing though since day one. And I just couldn't feel even more blessed than I am today for it all. But anyway, so yeah, we're all just hanging out. But yeah, it's amazing, y'all. But it's also though amazing of just hang on, pushing my chair. So give me a moment. But yeah, like I said, I'm just beyond blessed that he's a part of me and that we found each other in the middle of our senior year. So, yeah. Hang on. Pretty crazy. Oh, Raymond, I guarantee it's good. Trust me. It is pretty good for sure. Because I mean, first off, why wouldn't a song would not be good? You know? But yeah, like I guarantee it's gonna be really good. Y'all, usually Fridays I'm stepping up. Like usually I'm pushing the speed like crazy. A little bit. Because y'all, Fridays are literally a day to speed up things. And then Saturday I slow it down just a little bit. And still have that good energy in myself. But yeah. So but yeah. Anyway. Thanks. First of all, Raymond, let me say this, with me, y'all, I am looking at my songs like crazy, and I'm going, okay, this song I did previous week, so I'm like, you know what, let me listen to a few options I listen to in general, and go from there, because, you know, that's what I do. And so, y'all, the funny part was, it was like last Saturday, originally, I'll tell you this, so, last Saturday, there was one song I was gonna do, but, a little bit before I went, which was like, I ended up being like 5th up, I decided to do, God Only Knows, because on that day specifically, my epilepsy side effects were kicking my gut that night. And for those of you who have not listened to that song, it's really good. Like, I would recommend it for really anyone that's gone through a season, or if you've got battles you've been facing and that you just want them to leave. It says a ton, though. But also, it makes us think about our life, too, because, you know, God's good, but also God knows what we go through on a daily basis, whether we don't see it or not. And yeah, it's just really good. And so, like I said, that's a song recommendation out there for a lot of y'all to look at. And it's just, you know, it's just a good thing about finding songs that really speak to you a ton. Whether it has to do with your background, whether does it have to, you know, be about what they mean in it. Because, y'all, a lot of times when artists put stuff out, there's something behind it. There's usually a story behind that song. But sometimes, though, the next best part, too, is whenever, like, we think of other things or we think about something similar to the actual background itself. Like, there's so many other songs, too, that literally have so much meaning behind them that you can just go, I like this one song because the way that it speaks to me, or I just love a certain verse in it that really stands out to you. Like one of the parts of the song where basically it says God only knows the real you. Y'all, that part in that song where it says God only knows the real you, y'all. Think about in your head of that. Like, when I heard that part, though, like, when I first started listening to it, like, not that long ago, oh, y'all, I literally almost wanted to begin crying. Just because of how that was. Like, I almost wanted to break down my head for real. Because God does know the real you, and He does not know the fake you, any part of you that He does not know, but the real you, who is who you actually are, and not just someone who's trying to be the bad guy in that situation, because y'all, we all go through a season of just anything without realizing of what He does. And even there's parts of me that I'm still putting in there myself. So just know that part means a lot than just y'all, lyrics and worship does not mean what it actually is. It means so much more than you could even imagine itself, like I said, it can speak about your background. It can speak about how you see in your relationship and walk with the Lord, and just recognizing yourself for living another day, standing up another day, everything another day, without trying to turn the corner and not do the right stuff that you're supposed to. Because if you end up listening to like a certain song and you just think you don't think the correct things about it, well, that's not a good sign at all. That just means you're in chaos mode, going in circles and trying to stimulate what's going on, because that's just what happens. That's just because we get caught up in life like crazy without realizing it. But if we stop, listen to something in that category of God, and just recognize where we're at, then you know what you're doing. Like, it's crazy though, y'all. God's good for all things. But let me get up for a minute. Yeah, gosh. Anyway, we're just hanging out though. Give me a minute. But yeah. So it's just what we do. I'll be back, y'all. Just a minute. Anyway, yeah. But I will replay that song for y'all again, just so y'all can really get that perspective. Hang on. Let's give me just a moment. Here we go, y'all. Sorry, I'm gonna burp in the background, but here we go. This is what I mean. Hang on. Just so listen, it's really good.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleep, and too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. And every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories they somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. But somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave you. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. But God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
I'm doing pretty good about you, Leah. Honey, over this.
God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
Yup. See, y'all, this is why I'm saying that song is really good, because what that song all just said, you can almost relate to. Because, like I said, a lot of the words, you can think about your background. You think about what you've been going through recently. Or just something you've went through for years, like myself. And honestly, y'all, this is one of the songs on my disability I really think about. because God only knows the real you, not the fake you, not the bad you, nothing bad. He knows the true you, not the false you at all. But also, if anyone on here ever is going through something like a season of just trying to figure out where we're at with things, this song has that perspective in front. So if anyone's never heard this song ever, or you have listened to it but you never have, I recommend it. And that is God Only Knows for King and Country, by the way, if anyone wants to know the artist's name as well. But it's really good. And I've played this like twice already. And it's so good. Just, and plus, y'all, I've actually had to play it last week because I really had to feel it in my system because I was going through one of my days again. So, you know, the more you listen to something that speaks you during a tough situation or just a crisis, that helps some of it. Where it's not like, you're not a mess from it. And you can reflect from a lot of it. You know? That's good. Keep those subscribers coming, y'all. Subscribe to Leah if you have not already. Because she's an amazing person, so don't make her think otherwise on that. But yeah. Like I said, this song is just really good for all of it. But, yeah. So, let me check real quick. Let me look. Let me try to see if I've seen it. Let me check it real quick. Wow. We're here. Give me just a second. Hopefully everyone's staying safe out there though, because y'all, our generation, it is crazy with just people not doing the right things. Just stay safe out there because people don't know what they're doing. So, hang on. Oh wait, maybe. Let me see. Oh wait, I think I see it. Yeah. Like, a lot of us are going through a whole bunch. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, like I said, people are crazy out there, so do not try to be next. But, I'm glad there's two of us and not one of us on here. Because, gosh, that would make me look crazy. But, anyway, Oh, hey, I see it. Cute. Yeah, it's so cute. Holy smokes. Yep. I mean, oh my god, that's so cute. Anyway. Yeah, I just now liked it. So cute. Yeah, anyway, we're all just hanging out though, y'all. So. It's crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty good though. Let's keep it going. Because the more you get, the better. And, Leah, I actually will. Let me tell you this. I told the editors in here this about my boyfriend. But so next month, I'll say it again. The rest of you heard, but Leah's not heard what I told you guys. But from November 22nd through the 29th, my boyfriend will be officially out here with me, so we will get to hang out for a week, which I'm so excited, like crazy. And I haven't gotten to see him since August, so I cannot wait. And also, a big plus to this, y'all, is this is our second year together that we have hung out around Thanksgiving. So it'll be right around Thanksgiving break timeline, which I'm pumped, y'all. Like, I'm excited. I mean, obviously, because it's been since August that I saw him last. So, yeah, I'm very excited though. And even he and I also did talk today, which was earlier, which went well, like it always will. So, cannot wait. But yeah. So, let's go. We got 30 people in the chat. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. So, yes, he is. He's amazing. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do. But thank you so much. Y'all, I do love him like crazy because y'all, we both have loved each other for 2 years. Like, we've been together for 2 years. And I'm thankful to God he has kept us straight up well and not us turning corners off the bat. And the fact, y'all, that we were friends in high school is crazy, but I did not think one bit we would be dating. Like, I did not think our senior year would go from friendship like usual to us dating. I did not think that one bit. Yeah, it's crazy. So, it's just crazy how that happens. Yeah, it's wild. Yes. Yes, I hope we do, which would be awesome. Because he's been nothing but just an amazing person. He knows, he knows how to stay true to himself. He doesn't change for me. Like, he doesn't try to change his emotions and play around with it towards me. He doesn't act like a jerk. But also he's someone who will not make me look bad ever. Like, let's say if we were in public or something together, hanging out, he will never make me look bad at all. I'm thankful for that. Because there's some people that will try to do that. for the stupidest reason. And so I'm thankful out of a whole lot, I'm thankful he's none of it. Because at the end of the day, I will love him. I will love him until the day I die. Like, I will literally be the one person who loves him until my time comes. And even I'll love him until his time comes as well. And he's just he's also my best friend too. Which, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Here. Exactly. I don't like guys that cheat either. You know, because for all the guys that cheat out there, first of all, y'all are stupid. Y'all don't know what you're doing, and plus you did not learn proper education. I will say that off the bat. But then for those of you who have never cheated, good. Keep it up. Let's not go that route. Like, I'm thankful my boyfriend has never cheated that I know of. So praise God. Cause, y'all, for a fact, he's dating a he's dating a freaking Christian. Like, just usual. So he's gotta not make me. Plus, he needs to not be the next one, not making me look bad, which he's not. But, actually, y'all, I will say this. When he was actually out here last time, he and I actually went to church together, which was so cool. So me, him, and my neighbor all went to church together, which was awesome. And let me tell you guys, I'll tell you, there was a lot of people at my church that have loved him. That literally loved him. And I was thankful for that. And so, since of course we have. We've done that since, like, the beginning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like we have kissed a bit, like usual. Because first off, I mean, sis, there's not gonna be a dang point where where one of us is not doing that, Because first off, if you love somebody, you're gonna show affection. But if you are not loving that person, okay, go that way. Exits this way. Just don't even try to attempt what you're thinking of. But yeah, he's just the best, y'all. I'll say that. It's just wild. But yeah, I'm also very excited because he and I will get to finally be in each other's arms literally for a full week. I am so excited. Sis, altogether, I'll tell you currents. I've only like a little bit. So this morning was a blueberry muffin, which is really good. Honestly, for lunch, I really just did a snack, honestly, because I actually was out shopping. And we didn't get, like, me and my parents, well, I was shopping, and my mom was with me, and my dad went to Walmart around that same timeline because we all three went out. So what we did was, my dad had to go and do a couple things, dropped me and my mom off while I went and did that, and she got a thing or two of hers as well. And then he went to Walmart to get groceries because we needed that, and we were about to be out. It's good to stock up early. So yeah, and so even I got some really cool stuff, and I cannot wait to start wearing it. But yeah, Ooh, that looks good. Oh my gosh. I mean, first of all, that's good though. Like, hey, at least some of it's good though. That's what matters. But I mean, for some people, it's good every now and then have something in between what you would do. You know? But, yeah. Yeah, I will tell you this. So, when I was out shopping, oh gosh, this guy here in my chair. Yo, I got these really cute black leggings. Yo, let me just say this. These are like the best leggings I have right now. Like it's crazy. Hang on. Get back. Like, it's crazy. So give me like just a second. Hang on. Nope, thankfully I didn't. No, I mean, first of all, there's a lot of things that will get you in between. So many things. So, hey, first of all, Leah, heck yeah, I will be on. Like, I'm always gonna be on her live because usually, when I'm on there, it is the 10:30 window for me, which for me usually around that hour I'm chilling, going through social media or just playing just some of my games on my phone. But yeah, let me show you these. This is crazy. So, but y'all, these are the leggings. Okay, first of all, some of you can't tell from this far. Y'all, look at this. It's nuts. Like, you would look at the waistband, like the top, thinking of how small it is. Y'all, it's a 2XL by the way, so I wear it. That's for reference, y'all. This is a 2XL. These are 2XL leggings. Like I usually wear pants and shorts. Anything bottoms, 2X. Tops, 2X. Sometimes 3 if you're going online. But, yeah, right here, it's crazy. Like, maybe an example of that. Hang on, I might compare that to something actually to really show you an actual difference here. Like, let me just compare this to something real quick so you can really get what I'm saying. But I'm gonna show you these jeans I have, and you'll see. Look, look how crazy that is. And then now I'm gonna put these in front and actually fully show you. Like, look at that. See, look. Oh, I can't say because it's dark. Well, in the front, but look. The leggings come to about here. The waist part comes to here. We're not even at the end of this. Like, it's crazy. Like, holy smokes. Like, when I unpackage, let me just say this. When I unpackage these from the packaging, I was surprised. I'm like, okay, am I gonna actually fit in it even though I wear a 2XL? Y'all, it's one... It's crazy. It's literally one of those it's one of those bands where you think in your head you're gonna fit it, you're thinking, am I getting even fit just by the waist of it? Because y'all, in my head, my thoughts were, I'm like, okay, the waistline looks like something my mom wears because, I mean, her stuff's a little more lower than I am, but like a couple. And so I was surprised. Like when I tried these on, I was surprised they fit. Like, and y'all, the crazier part too is they're like almost high waisted. Like they're like almost like mid high waisted. Just crazy. But also they didn't hurt my stomach at all. Y'all, I really, like I said, I'm going crazy over them. And y'all, I wear black leggings constantly these days. Then just, I mean, I do have other color leggings, like navy blue and dark gray. But for some reason, I am finding myself liking black better for some reason. I don't know. I think I just like the black and leggings better just because it goes with a lot more than you think. Because with blue, the only things that goes with that is like blue itself, black, gray, purple. Not the entire color set. Only like very limited. But black, anything can tackle that. But yeah, but yes, you guys, it was crazy. Like, it was actually wild. Like, it was crazy. Like I was like this. I was in complete shock mode for literally for a couple of hours straight when I first tried those on. Like I was mind blown. So I'm like, okay, now I know where to get my leggings from now. So it was wild though. I'm not gonna lie. So crazy. Hang on. Right here. Here you go. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, sometimes for me, like mainly for me it's 10:30, but sometimes it's like 10:45, or a little bit past 10:45, just depending if she gets busy for a second or something like that. But mainly it's like within that 10:30 gap for me, because I'm an hour behind. Oh. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just you and one other that's in here. I think that was Rain that is in here. But yeah, I mean, Leah, I will tell you, I'm in the 200s as well with pounds, but let's just say I'm in like the early 20s with it. Like, early to almost mid 20s for me. But mine isn't like super extreme. But I do eat like other stuff like in between things. So at least I have something in my system. But yeah, like this is like that's just what I mean though. It's insane. Like from afar you can actually kinda see how small it is. But yeah. Oh, and then also I will show you let me just show you guys also another thing I got too. So, because I got that and a couple other things. I got these really cute earrings as well from there, which will go in handy. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. But, here we go. They're basically pink with like this like goldish ends. Y'all, these are long, like these touch my shoulders, but they are so cute. So these are going to come really good in handy just for any time use. But then, y'all, I saw this really cute belt there too. Let me just show you again. Like I said, when I mean I'm showing it, I am showing it. But, oh my gosh, see if I can fall on the thing. Okay, come on. But, y'all, let me just show. Look at this. Y'all, this is a belt, by the way. I'll kind of show you with it, like hold it flat so you can see it better. But, like, it is so cute. Hang on. Let me just kind of flatten it out so you can actually see it. But, y'all, it is so cute. And, y'all, this is crazy. So, this is the belt, y'all. Literally crazy. It's literally, and y'all, this is a 2XL belt, by the way. And it's actually one of those sizes where it's like a 2 size. So, anyone who's in, like, one size to the exact size can fit it. Like, this is a 1XL to a 2X. Like, I wear 2Xs and everything. But y'all, not just, yeah, look. Y'all, when I tried this on, y'all, I freaking looked like I could go to a horse show plus a rodeo. Yeah, crazy. Like, it literally stuck the country vibe in my head. Like, but the funny part, when I actually tried this on, I actually tried it on with my jeans. Oh, y'all, when I seriously say with the belt, y'all, this is my favorite belt in general. And this thing I think was like only $17, I think is what it was, which is pretty good for a belt. But yeah, it was so cute. So this is going to become also in handy for when I am going to need to wear it on hand. Like, I probably might wear it Sunday. Probably. So at my church on Sunday, I finally get to work with all the kids again after 2 years of just trying to have that happen again. And so it's going to feel amazing on that day. Because I used to work with the kids a lot in my old church, which was the babies plus the preschoolers. And then when I finally came to this one church in my area, oh, it was like, it felt like home after. It was so funny. I've only been there for now like 5 months in a row, y'all. It's okay. That's pretty cool, Raymond. But yeah, so one of the things about me, y'all, is I have worked with kids for over 7 to 8 years now. And literally before, and the thing is, ever since I moved, it was just, it took some time to really find that church feeling again. And so I've only been at this one church for about 5 months in a row. It does not feel like 5, it feels like 7 or 8 months, honestly. And so at my church, though, how it worked was, to do anything like that is you would have to become a full member of the church, so that's what I did a few weeks back. And so that day felt so good, though. And then I recently watched a training video that in the kids ministry adults have to, that we all watch every 2 years, just so we know how to deal with stuff, just the good stuff to really watch on. So yes, I watched that video and now it's fully official. So starting this Sunday, I will be doing my first day at it, and then sometime November probably is when I'm next back in. But yeah, I'm excited to see me continue my years with the kids and not it feeling like I've just threw it back a whole bunch. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, it's just crazy. But like I said, it's crazy though of how it's really crazy to believe how God's good like that. But yeah. So but yeah, like this belt though is so cute. It's just actually crazy. And so yeah. What are we doing? But man, now it's almost like 30. That's crazy. But anyway, it's pretty wild to believe. So but yeah, basically that's what I got. Like that's basically though all I did get from there when I was out today. But yeah, I cannot wait to start wearing some of this. I'm holding this, but pretty soon. But yeah, y'all, and like I said, even the belt gave me a country looking kind of energy. And y'all, I so happened to be wearing just a black Winnie Houston shirt, which I've had since like my senior year of high school. Today as well, that I've tried a lot of this stuff on. It's like, it's crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Best? Oof. Gosh. Raymond, that's a good question. Honestly, that's a hard one. It's either... I want to believe it was either my 16th or my 20th. That's really a hard one. Like I said, it's either when I turned 16 or 20. Because when I was 16, y'all, my parents actually let me skip school that day. And we got to actually go out to eat, actually, for that. And y'all, I was also on the color guard team that year too. And I was thinking to myself of actually originally performing, because actually on that day it also was game day for us. So we normally would perform, but again, they're like taking the day off. So I basically did not perform that day, but you know, it's pretty crazy. But then also the fact my 20th, we went out to another restaurant for lunch, and I didn't have to ever be anywhere Pacific. And even my 20th felt really crazy. Like, it felt wild to even believe I was 20. And so, because I've had a lot of people wish me a happy birthday, like some of my friends, family, even a couple of my friends were also neighbors of mine. So just had a really good, and even just had a good group of people just wished me the best. And yeah, 20 was that day. It was like, it's crazy. Like it was wild that we were in just like the next part of my life here. And just knowing that we were officially out of the teens for good. But yeah. But really, honestly, probably my 20th though, overall. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. I just had to use the restroom, but let me read the chat since. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, Raymond. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, when I was 16, I was able to skip school. That day, which was pretty crazy to believe. Because really, I wasn't really always really able to really skip school like any of us would. But yeah, it was pretty cool though for me. And then my 20th, and just getting to go out to lunch with my family. And even a couple, I think, and then yeah, I think it was like a couple of my neighbors had even came by to give me stuff that they got me for my birthday as well, which was really cool. But yeah, it was a really fun day though. I'm not gonna lie, in my 20s. But yeah, it made me feel really, really good. But yeah. What am my parents saying? Hang on. Anyway, but yeah, it felt really good that day though. Sorry, my parents are chatting next door. And so, um, yeah. anyway, I'm not gonna really be on here that much longer though, y'all. But a big shout out to my mods who came in here for tonight's live. But y'all will catch me back live on Sunday sometime. So sometime on Sunday I'll come back on live. And so yeah, have a great rest of y'all's day or night, wherever you're from on here. And I'll see you guys out and about.